Hi guys, it's Lance Bowen here. I've been watching lots of videos on the World Magic Network, so I thought I'd post one of my favourite card tricks. Um, it's something I actually do use when I'm doing weddings, when I'm doing walk around magic, and all other events really. I only ever use a standard deck of cards, by the way. I don't use any gimmicks. People ask me if I can take a look at the cards, and I, of course, take your shoes off and run through the entire deck. So it really is just an ordinary deck. It starts with the 4 Ace production, and obviously before we can start, the cards have to get shuffled, and I hope you can see they really do get thoroughly shuffled. And it looks something like this. The first ace I'm looking for would be the Ace of Clubs, and he comes out of the deck something like that. That's the Ace of Clubs. The next one would be, say, the Ace of Hearts. He kind of jumps into the air, something like that, but that's the Ace of Hearts. The Ace of Spades would be next. That's where the deck kind of rotates around itself, where the top goes to the middle goes to the bottom, and the bottom goes pretty much wherever he wants to go, but there's the spade. It doesn't matter how many times I cut the deck, because I'm not actually going to do this with two hands. I'm going to actually do it with one. I hope you can see us on camera where I actually cut the deck with just one hand, remove just one card from around the centre of that deck. If I snap my fingers up here, he'll jump over there, and that's the diamond from, of course, a thoroughly shuffled deck. Now, I haven't got a spectator with me. It's now about 10 in the evening. So I'm just going to take any card from the centre of the deck. It doesn't really matter. So basically, this would be a sign card. And it's the 4 of diamonds. Now, the 4 diamonds, I don't need him yet, simply because I don't have to find him. There's a challenge involved in this. So I'll actually get rid of him. You can see it really does get lost in the deck. I then bring the spectator's focus, of course, to the 4 aces. Now, I use all 4 aces. That's the club, that's the heart, that's the spade, and of course, that's the diamond. And this is what happens with the challenge. I don't need the rest of the deck. I'll drop them there. Now, I'm going to use the Ace of Diamonds for this, but I could use any of the aces really. But I'll use the diamond. I'm going to place the diamond on the bottom. I hope you can see that on camera. Now, if I was to square him in, something like that, now some people think I cheat, it really is a terrible life I lead, but as you can see, he really is down there on the bottom. Sorry for licking my fingers, guys, but I've got dry hands. But he really is on the bottom. If I start him face up on the bottom, all I have to do is snap my fingers, and it kind of looks like he turns face down, something like that. If I was to do it the opposite way, where they start face down, and then all I have to do is snap my fingers, he will actually turn face up, as you can see. Now, to do this in slow motion, it would look something like this. Oh, by the way, you really need to know that I could have used any of the aces for this. I really could have. I've chosen the diamond, but of course I could have used the spade. I've chosen to use the diamond. I could have even used the club or even the heart. But watch the diamond in slow motion. You can see he gets covered fairly. All I do is snap my fingers, and if I'm moving too fast, please see. Because of course, that would be one. That would be the slow motion turnover, and that would be the last ace. Now, strangely enough, I don't need the other 3 aces for this. I can get rid of those. All I need is this card here. If I take the Ace of Diamonds, simply spin him on my finger, go once, twice, and 3 times, I can actually find the 4 diamonds that was once in the deck just down there. And as I said, guys, I don't use any gimmick cards. I don't use any nonsense like that. I just use sleight of hand and ordinary decks. Hope you enjoy. Tomorrow I'm hopefully going to video my rope routine, which is one of the legendary Francis Tabary routines. I've added a few extras, so what I'm going to do is, once I've videoed it, I'm going to send off to Francis Tabary for him to have a look at and basically help me out. If there's any improvements, he'd be the guy to actually tell me where I need to, what I need to do and where I need to do it. So I hope you enjoy, guys. Please feel free to comment if you wish, and I'll see you all again. Bye bye now.